name is ShanDien LaRance. I'm Hopi, Tewa, Navajo, and Assiniboine, and today I'm coming to you from Okewingé Pueblo, New Mexico. Today I'm going to demonstrate a hoop dance for you, talk about the origin stories of the hoop dance, and a little bit how I got into hoop dancing, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the footwork as well. I'd like to thank the Bosque Redondo Memorial for their artists and their residents, and the New Mexico Historic Sites. Thank you. So I started hoop dancing when I was just about 8 years old. I was taught originally by my older brother Nakotah LaRance, who was taught when he was 4 years old by Derek Sawima Davis. Hoop dancing is a traditional Native American dance that is passed down from generation to generation. The origin stories of the Native American hoop dance vary from tribe to tribe, but what I was taught was that hoop dancing was originally started as a healing ceremony. Done by the medicine men in Taos, New Mexico. He would perform this ceremony for you if you were feeling spiritually, mentally, or physically out of sorts. Originally, they only performed with one hoop, and it was a hoop made out of willow reeds found by the rivers. The Native American hoop dance still holds its healing traditions. When we dance with our hoops, and our hoops, of course, represent the circle of life. So as you can see, my hoops here are marked with the 4 directions. You'll see other hoop dancers who may decorate their hoops very vibrant with very vibrant colors, and maybe even possibly 6 directions as well. So the hoop represents the never-ending circle of life. The 4 corners represents the 4 directions, or if you have 6, the 6 directions. And it also represents gender, fertility, the life cycle, and much more like that. So we're going to get a little bit more into the traditional step of the Native American hoop dance. What we're going to be referring to is the powwow step. So I'm going to get right into it, and we're going to put on some music and start with the powwow step. So to get started with our powwow step, I am just going to start by asking you to just start by jumping in place. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And when the music is playing, you're going to be doing those jumps on the drum beat. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will be your go-to move. If you're losing the tempo, just start back and jump in place to get that tempo back. Once we start with the music, we are going to start with a simple front toe tap. And then we're going to do individual side taps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're then going to move to high knee steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we are going to add some kicks into it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. For the women, I suggest putting your hands on your hips. Men, if you're comfortable with that too, that's fine. What I like to remind people is if you don't have your hands on your hips, leave them at your side, but try not to have floppy arms when you dance. Always try to give a little bit of life and movement in your arms when you dance. So if you're not going to keep them on your hips, keep them about 90 degrees here. Or you can, lift them up and move them around as well. So I'm going to put on a little bit of music, and we are going to get started. So we're going to start with some powwow music. It's going to be a little bit of a fast pace, so just try your best to follow along. So we're going to start with the jump. Jumping in place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now move to that front step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now side step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now high knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Front step. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, side step, 1, 2, 3, 4, high knees, 1, 2, 3, 4, high knees, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now remember, you want life in your arms or here on your hips. If you lose the tempo of the music, just go back to the original jumping in place. Now what we're gonna do is we are going to mix all of that together, and we are going to use our space, move around, and just start to have fun with it and mix it up. Here we go. Jumping jack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, And that is it for our demonstration of the powwow dance footwork. Now I am going to demonstrate a full hoop dance for you. Enjoy.